Hey, my friend, it's Cameron Malcolmson here. I'd like to welcome you to this week's edition of the Inner Circle. This one, we're going to be covering setting up your remarketing pools so that you can get traffic for pennies on the dollar. So I'm going to share with you a screen that we share every single week, and we're going to get into it. So my name's Cameron Malcolmson, if you don't already know me, and I'm from Northern Ireland, and I've been doing this online thing since 2018. And really, what the purpose of this inner circle is for is to help connect with you so that we can get to know each other a little bit better. And, this training is not an extension of any other trainings I recommend. If you are in any of them trainings, I would say, follow the course, stick to them trainings. This is just something additional that I like to do for the Team Limitless community. And, you know, just like show you some additional things that I think would help you out and help show you and explain to you, what a limitless business is. Because when I got started, I started with crypto, which is interesting topic. If you've been watching anything about that Shiba Inu, I invested it into it around the 22nd of October, and it's been up like 150% in the last like 6 days, which is really cool, and all that stuff. But with the crypto side of things, it's a little bit like out of your control. You could be putting money onto any one of them cryptocurrencies and it could go up exponential, it could lose money. So really it's out of your control. And with a limitless business, it's something that you can control. It's something that when you're betting on this thing to make you money, you're betting on yourself and your skill set. So it's very, very cool idea, and an interesting idea to learn about, internet marketing, really what a limitless business is and all that stuff. This isn't to do with, online arbitrage where you find products and Toys R Us and things like that there, and then you list it on Amazon. I used to do that too, and it was successful at it, but it wasn't what I really wanted to do, and it wasn't really um, as easy to get into as what I'm going to share with you today. Well, today is going to be a little bit techy. It might be a little bit overwhelming for you, but don't worry, you're going to have this as a recording to come back over again to understand what it is. Later I done affiliate marketing, which is a great business model, but what limitless business is, it's about building you incorporate it and building like your own island, and the metaphorical island in the ocean of the internet space and all that stuff. So this week, I'm going to show you how to get traffic for pennies on the dollar. And by the end of it, I'm going to give you access to the Inner Circle Vault, where you can get the 14-day challenge and launch your website if you haven't already done that. And if you're new and you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you should go to limitlessfuture.club/YouTube. Subscribe to the channel because we're going to be bringing out more videos over there as well to do with traffic conversions, traffic generation. So how do we get people to come to our site? Websites and funnels. So how do we build a website and funnels that convert our leads into sales and visitors into leads? Then email marketing side of things, and also with the Limitless Money Hub comes money management and how do we multiply our money. I think we're going to be talking a bit about cryptocurrencies and how can we compound our money year after year and all that air cool stuff. So the Inner Circle Vault, what you get access to is the 14-day challenge, the generate revenue using YouTube, and the Limitless Lifestyle Waitlist Building Academy. And you also get some ebooks there as well at the end. I'm going to give you, you can go through all this in your own time, which is going to be really cool. But also, like, it's important when you watch this training, if you're watching it within the week, that you go ahead and get into the Inner Circle Secret Vault. There's going to be no email subscription or anything like that. You need to add in, you need to give me that there. It's going to be completely free as well. So that's what you're going to get at the end of this training, plus the training I'm going to give you here today. So to start off, what we need to do is I'm going to share with you the whiteboard, and I'm going to share the details and outline of what we're going to cover today. So we're going to cover remarketing, how to get traffic for pennies on the dollar. So remarketing, how to get traffic for pennies on the dollar. And basically the overview, I'm going to give you remarketing overview. Then we're going to look at the Google search console. Then we're going to look at Google Analytics, G4, Google Analytics 4. Then we're going to look at, let me see, Google Tag Manager. Then we're going to look at Facebook Pixel Setup. Then we're going to look at where, let me see, different types of remarketing. And we're going to look at some banner examples. And I'm going to give you access to the vault. Okay, so this is kind of what we're going to look at today. So there's mainly 3 big places where we can do remarketing. So we can do it on Google Ads, Facebook Ads, and Ad Roll. Okay, now most of our inventory will be covered by Google Ads and Facebook Ads, which I'll show you today, and then Ad Roll is something different that covers a lot of the available media online as well. But basically, let me just check here a second. But basically, Ad Roll is a little bit, few extra steps. But basically, we want to do something because when we pay, say, anywhere between 40 cents to like £3 per click, we'll be running ads. So let me just open this up so you can sort of get a visual. So what you should have in place is your website / funnel. And what we'll be doing is we're going to be running traffic to this funnel. Let's see. Okay, and this traffic can be coming from your Facebook ads, Google ads, banner ads, let's see, solo ads. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to build an internal traffic pool that we own, that we kind of own. We've built and own. Okay, so let's just say, for example, we send 100 people to here and we have a 20% conversion rate and we have 20 people on our list. So we've just got 20 people on our list for remarketing, but we want to follow the #1 rule of traffic generation. That is never waste a visitor. Okay. And how we're going to do that is leveraging remarketing, which is super, super cool. So let me just check here again. So what we're going to be covering is we're going to step 1, verify with Google that we own our website. Step 1, we're going to verify it with Google that we own the website, and we're going to do it with the Search Console. Step 2 is we're going to step 2 is we're going to create our Google property at G4, Google Analytics 4 property. G4 property. Step 3 is we're going to add our tag manager to our website. Step 3 is we're going to add our G4 pixel to G4 code to our tag manager. Step 4 is we're going to verify with Facebook. We own a website. We own our website. In step 5, we're going to add our Facebook pixel to Google Tag Manager. So you can see this on the screen. These are the basic steps I'm going to walk you through here today to set up this here sort of remarketing, tracking, like pixel setup. Then what I'm going to do is I might show you kind of what I did to be able to connect it with or Google ads, and then I might show you a basic setup of, you know, a display campaign or something like that where you can create banners and all that cool stuff. So first things first is we're going to go to Google Search Console, and let me just see if I can bring it up here. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen and share this one. So you can see here, up here, if you go to search, search.google.com, and you'll create your account or whatever they got there, and make sure and use the same Google account for all these different things that we're going to set up today. Maybe not so much Facebook, but your search console, analytics, and tag manager. So first, step 1 is we're going to go to Google Search Console. Then we're going to go to add a property. Okay, and let me just do something 1 second, because I might just do it as a walkthrough completely from the ground up. So 1 second, I'm just going to stop this share, and I'm going to make sure I've got all this set up for you. We'll just go ahead with it, and we'll some things might not work the exact way that you'll see it, but we'll just do it as a basic walkthrough here. So all you'll do is go to add property, and whatever your website name is, you're going to need to have access to the DNS records. So the DNS records is where your domain stays, and if you're pointing your domain to somewhere like Cloudflare to make it secure, you'll find your DNS records inside of Cloudflare. I'm going to show you how to do it in Cloudflare, but we can do it here. I'll kind of show you here. So basically you put in your website. For me, I'm just going to type in Limitless Money Formula.com. Now, this is just an example here, but we're going to add that there, and it's going to be verified property. Okay, and all we want to do is copy this text record, and we're going to verify with Google that we own this domain. So if you go to your DNS records, in this example, I'm using Cloudflare. I'm going to go to this example website, and then I'm going to go to DNS records, and then you'll see here, add a record. And you'll just go text record, put the @ symbol, and then paste that in there, and then save. So once you do that, you'll be able to hit verify, and you should get a green confirmation saying that you're verified. I'm already verified here. We'll just say, okay, I'm already verified. Let me just check for these sites. So for this example, I typed in, let me see. For this example, I typed in, 1 second. You might use Limitless Money Formula, but now for example, I've already verified this site, and you might want to once you verify your site, that's the first step. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to analytics, and we're going to go to analytics.google.com, and you'll just go down here to your admin settings, and then you want to go to whatever your account you want to set up. I'm just going to go for Limitless Money Hub for this example. We're going to go up to create a property, and your property name, I'm just going to call it Demo Cameron, Demo Limitless Money Hub example, Demo Limitless Money Hub. Then you can select your country. For me, I'm in the UK, so I'll just go United Kingdom. That'll change to Great British Pounds, or is it? Here it is there. And then we just go next, and then you'll just fill out your settings here. I think we'll take most of them. We'll go create, and we'll say web, and then we'll put in our website here. So what was that one I put in? We'll just say Limitless Money formula.com, and then we'll just say that the website name is Demo Limitless Money Hub. We can have that advanced measurement on, which is great. And once that loads up, so this is what we need. We need this measurement ID. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to Google Tag Manager. Now, I went over a little demonstration of that earlier, but basically you can go to your accounts, and you'll go to tagmanager.google.com, create your account, and we're just going to go here and go create an account, and I'm going to call this Demo Limitless Money Hub, and then I'll select the country, which will be United Kingdom. Which will be United Kingdom for me. You can take that, you can. I'm just going to say Demo Limitless Money Hub, and then we'll go web. This one, create, and then accept this. Yes. Hopefully you see my screen there. Now you can see the screen. So basically what we did there was we went to our Google Search Console. We added a property, which was Limitless Money Formula. And then it's asking us to verify that we own it. We'll just copy that. And in this one, I went to DNS records, and we'll just go add a new record, text record, the @ paste, save, and then back into our search console, hit verify, and that'll verify that domain. Once that's verified, we go into our Google Analytics, and we're setting up Google Analytics now. So we want to go to admin, create a new property, and go through them steps. So I'll just do it again here. Create new property. Property name, I'll call it Limitless Money Hub Demo. Select your country, all that stuff. And then whatever you want to do there, you can select whatever. And then we'll go web. And then we'll put in our website there. And we'll call it the Limitless Money Hub Demo. And then create the stream. So once this loads, this is what we're looking for, the measurement ID. Once we have that, that's fine. And we're going to install it for using Google Tag Manager. So our next step is, let me just check. What we've done is we've verified, or we own the site with Google Search Console. We've created our Google Analytics property, and then we're going to add this tag manager to our website. And then we're going to go to Google Tag Manager, We'll just go back. See, I've got this demo here, which is fine, but we'll go to create an account. We'll call it Limitless Money Hub Demo. Select your country, and then we'll just go .com, and then web create, and then we'll go yes, accept the terms conditions. So what we want to do here is we want to install the Google Tag Manager on our website. So what I've got here, let me just see, is I went to my settings. So wherever their settings are in your website, I'm going to share that with you. Okay, so we're on Google Tag Manager, and we've went to create an account, and I've added the limitless money formula. So we're going to click on this. So you just go create an account, name it what you want, and all that stuff. And once you go through them steps, I just kind of explained, then you'll be in here. So I'm just going to go the Limitless Money Hub demo. I'm going to select that. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to go to workspace, and you can get the code from here. So you want to copy this code and paste it into the header section of your website. So I've already done that here, and then you're going to want to take this code here and then copy it into the body of your website and then hit save. Once we've done that, that will be your Google Tag Manager connected globally to your website. Now, what we want to do is we're going to add a new tag, and we've already created the Google Analytics. So we're going to go Google Analytics GA4 configuration and the measurement ID. So this is our measurement ID that we just created inside Google Analytics, and we're going to paste the measurement ID there, and then go to triggering and all pages. We're going to call this here G4 tag, save. Boom. Now we have one tag at it. Now what we're going to do next is I'm going to share on the whiteboard. Now we are going to add the G4 code to our tag manager, which we've done. And now we're going to go to Facebook Business, and we're going to verify that we own the website with Google or with Facebook. So we've just done it with Google. We're going to do it with Facebook next. So inside Facebook settings, you'll see here, if we go to this, all tools, we're going to go to business settings inside your business.facebook.com account. Okay, if you don't already have one, it's pretty simple to set up a Facebook business account. You'll be able to create a page and stuff with it like that. But what we're going to do is once we're in the Facebook business settings, we're going to go to brand safety domains, and we're going to go add, and I'll just say in this example, limitless money form ula.com. Now I'll show you the example of setup here using one that I've already verified because it'll work better. But here we're going to go verify domain. So all you'll do here is you'll copy this, and then you'll go back to your DNS settings here, and you'll do the same thing that we did with Google, except we'll paste the Facebook verification and save. Once you do that, you'll hit verify domain. Now it's not going to verify it for me because I have not actually added it to that website domain. But look, if we go to one that I've already verified, so this is the way it should come up. It'll say verified. So now this is verified. what we want to do is we want to go to pixels, and then we'll go to add a new pixel, and we'll call the pixel Facebook visitors. Okay, and then we'll go continue, and then it will ask us here what we want to do. So we want to set up the pixel now, and then add the pixel code manually. And this is the code. So all we'll do here is we're going to copy this, and we're going to go back to your Google Tag Manager, and we're going to go add a new tag configuration. We're going to go down to custom HTML, and we're going to paste that in there, and then we'll go down to triggering on all pages, and we can call this Facebook pixel. Add it. We'll save and submit, and we'll call it Facebook pixel. Add it and publish. Now, what we've done so far is, let's see, we've verified that we owned our site with Google. We've created our Google GA4 property. We've added the tag manager to our website on the global level. So this is where we're going to manage all these little tags. Then we've added our GA4 code to the tag manager, and we've verified that we own the site with Google, and we've added our pixel, the Google Tag Manager. Okay, so this is most of it set up. Now what we want to do here is we want to go to continue and use Facebook pixel. So for this example, I'm going to do one that I've already set up. So I'm going to go limitlessmoneyhub.com. And then you'll see that you won't be able to enter that, but what we'll do is we'll hit enter, and it'll take us to the site. And this is what I really wanted to show you here, because we will need to add this type of setup. So once it loads up, you'll see this popping up here on the screen. So Facebook pixel ID not found. Pixel is not on the website matched, so that's fine. But what will come up for you is some settings up here. So all you want to do is, let me see, I'll go up to an actual pixel that's already on here. So Limitless Money Hub, and then we'll open events. Oh, Limitless Money Hub. Let's see. Verify. Okay, people with permission, visitors. Just check something here. But basically, you'll get like a little drop down here that will say which events do you want to track. So you can just say page viewed, and then select that, and that's just a little extra step that you want to do. So let me just see if I can bring up so I can show you on the screen what it kind of looks like and what you want to do. So I'm just going to go to settings here for myself, and let's see. So we want, this is what I'm looking for here. So I'll just go limitlessmoneyhub.com. You don't need to necessarily do that step, but when you do what I just showed you there previously, you'll see this here type of setup. So it's just going to take a second to load. And you'll see this coming up here in the top right corner. Okay, so you can see on the screen here, events in this page. So all events, view content. So that's all I did. I just added thingy. So let's see, track new button. I'll just select that, select event, and then you want to say viewed content. So viewed content, choose a value and then just confirm. So you want to just make sure that that's set up like that there. So basically, that's what you'll kind of see, and you'll want to select what events you want to track via Facebook. It's just a little extra step that you want to do. And once you have that in place, basically, you will have mostly your tracking set up. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you here, kind of like a little quick basic setup. So let me just see audience manager. So if you don't have a Google Ads account, you can go to ads.google.com, create a free account. If you spend up to like 750 quid the first month, you'll get an additional 750. When I did it, it was only £75. I went and used that, but this is just loading up for us here, and we'll just give it a second. Okay. So I'm going to share with you on the screen my basic setup. So I'm going to go to tag manager. I'm going to go out of this. Let's see, tag manager. Yep. And then we want to go to Limitless Money Hub. Workspace. So this is about connecting, let's see, the next sort of step so that we can track from Google. So that's Limitless Money Formula. No. Limitless Money Hub. Open. And you'll see I have a few tags here. So I'm just going to share the screen here with you now. So you can see so far we've added this GA4 tag. Then we have set up our Facebook. Now these here, 3 here, lead conversion, let me see, installation order. So these are some additional tags that you might want to add for your Google Ads. Okay. So if I bring over this screen here, we're going to go to, let's just see, I'm going to share the other screen with you now. Over here. So now you see here, we are in Google Ads. So basically what we want to do is go to tools and settings, and we're going to go to measurement conversions. And then we can go add a new, and then we're going to go website, and we'll select the category. Let's see, page view. And then we're going to call it page view, measured impact. Let's see, that's fine. Recommend it for purchases. Select how many conversions, count per click. So recommend for lead signs ups and other conversions because the first interaction is valuable. Every purchase is valuable. So we're just going to select once and then click through conversions 30 days. Include conversions, yes. Last click. So create and continue. And this is going to be our conversion pixel. So use the same value for each conversion. That's fine. No, we don't need that. Use a value because it's only going to be for leads. So we're actually going to call this landing page viewed or conversions. So we'll just say landing page view. And create and continue. And it's going to give us install a tag yourself, tag manager. We're going to select tag manager. So use Google Tag Manager to install the Google Ads conversion tracking. You'll need to provide the following information for your landing page conversion action. So this here and this here. So I've already got this set up. So landing page viewed, and the basic setup is like this here. So I went conversion, tracking, ID, and label, which you've got here, your ID and label. You would paste that in there, and then you would go to triggering. And for my example, a page view on anything that equals the website domain and has webinar in it, traffic, AMA webinar, alpha, these are all different like parts of the URL. So let's see, if I click on here, I could go add a new. So the page URL contains or equals, for example, webinar. Okay, so a lot of my landing pages on my site will have like Limitless Money Formula / AMA - webinar. So it has webinar already in there. So you want to set up something similar like that, and then references to trigger. That's fine. So then you would just go save, and you would have this set up. So you would have anybody who views your page is going to track this conversion. Okay, so it's like a viewed page conversion. So it's a high value conversion because it's someone who actually landed on a landing page. Okay, next is, we'll just say next and done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is delete this here because I already have it set up. So let's see. Landing page viewed. I don't necessarily need that. So unverified. So that's okay. But you'll have your one set up. So for my example, I had visitor, and then you can see all conversions is tracked over 1,000. And then just since me implementing this, I did the same for a lead, and then it's tracking conversions there for leads. So in a lead conversion one, let's see, you want the Google Ads one. So the basic setup here, I'll just show you it from the start. So you want to go to your next one. So you want to go, let's remove that, add a new website, and then we're going to see, so instead of a page view, it would be submit lead form. Submit lead form, use the same value for each conversion. Don't use value for this conversion action. Not recommended for most conversions because the value helps measure impact of your ads. Well, if we're just going to be measuring leads, that's fine. And then show how many conversions to count per click or interaction. Recommended for leads. So we only want to track it once. Each time there, it would only fire once. Click through window, that's fine. Save and continue. Including conversions, yes. And then we'll just do the same Google Tags Manager, and I'll show you from the scratch. So we're going to go to new tag configuration. We're going to go down here to Google Ads conversion tracking, and it'll ask us for this conversion ID and conversion label, which is conversion ID, conversion label. And then triggering, for this example, I had it as a lead conversion. So the lead conversion that I had set up here for a trigger contains thank you. So most of my opt-in thank you pages would be like confirmation - thank you. So any page on my site that contains a thank you on it will track as a lead conversion. Okay, and then you'll just go save and call your tag. So now you've got your tags connected. Something else that you might want to do here is look at your audience let's see, is look at linked accounts. Okay, and if correctly, you should be able to link your Google Analytics GA4 if you have them all under the same account. So that's why it's important to have your Google Search Console, the same Gmail account, your Google Analytics, the same Gmail, and your Google Ads, the same Gmail. So it kind of all connects, but you'll be able to go to manage and link. But once you connect that GA4, you can see that these are the demo ones that I had there before. And then I've linked my two main ones that I use, but you just go link and then it would link them two together. Now this will take like some time to build up, but once you start building it up, you'll be able to start running remarketing campaigns. So I'm just going to share with you here. So I'm just going to go to new campaign and we're going to select leads for this example. And then these are different campaigns. So what we want to specifically look at today is displays. Smart standard display, pick your settings, targeting. Let's see, standard display improved. That's fine. This is the web page people say. That's fine. We don't need to necessarily add that in, I don't think. Okay, but here you can start to set up your bidding budget, all that stuff. So I'm going to go to additional settings, targeting, automatic targeting. Okay, so we want to look at where our ads are going to show. So targeting, automated targeting uses website visitor, landing page insights, and your search campaigns best performing keywords automatically. So let's see. So this is basically where you can set up your Google Ads display, and then you'll be able to set up your targeting for, let's see, just dynamic ad group progress. So hopefully this helps you out, but 1 second, I'm going to share with you this screen, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day. So basic remarketing, okay. Remarketing is the practice of serving ads based on prior engagement. What does remarketing actually look like? So you've probably seen these here types of ads about, and this is what you can sort of set up there, which I just showed you. Oh, so these are what kind of these ads will look like. So you want to have multiple different versions, okay, and different types of ads. So you can do that with Google Response, Google Display. Now, what you maybe want to do as well is to troubleshoot, making sure that them pixels were all added correctly, is add the Chrome extension Tag Assistant, and then add the Chrome extension Facebook Pixel Helper. Okay, once you add these two Chrome extensions and you go to, for example, I'm just going to go to this site. So you can see here on the screen, this is my limitlessmoneyhub.com site. Once you have Google Tag Manager and you can see Google Tag Assistant as a Google extension, you'll be able to see that these two tags are added and you know that they're working. Then you'll be able to double check as well that you've got these here tags working for the website as well. It's just to double check that the tags are implemented correctly. And then once you start running these traffic campaigns and bringing people in, the pool will start to get bigger. And eventually you will be able to start running remarketing campaigns for pennies on the dollar. But that's a top tip here, is to have these two Chrome extensions installed on your Chrome browser, which is the Facebook Pixel Helper extension and Google Tag Assistant extension. And then it'll just double check that you have them tags in place. Okay, so these are the two extensions. So what's actually happening here is when someone visits your site, a pixel code drops an anonymous browser cookie, effectively tagging the visitor who eventually leaves the site and visits another site and you're capturing your audience. Okay, the cookie lets remarketing platform, e.g. Google or Facebook, know when one of your tagged visitors appears on another site. If there's available space, your retargeter will bid on that space in real time, and if they are the highest bidder, it will secure the ad space before a page loads, serving an ad only in response to visitors' prior engagement. So someone has visited your site and then they leave and go to another site, whatever one you're running these ads on, they'll bid for that ad space, and if you win it, your ad will be showed. Okay, and remember, if you aren't using this as part of your digital marketing strategy, you've probably been retargeted multiple times today already by someone who is. So here's just some stats here when it comes to, for an example, funnel. So let's see. Yeah, so you'll see here that on this specific campaign, this golfing example, which I got out of one of the courses I'm in. So for example, here in this traffic campaign, this campaign for golfing, it was like 4.4% conversion rate on cold traffic, 11% on warm, and then 25% conversion on the upsell. So for example, cold traffic, if you got 100 visitors, you would get 4 sales and 1 upsell, and then you would have 96 people in your remarketing pool. Then if you sent remarketing, so to the warm traffic, you're going to get 100 visitors and you're going to have a higher conversion rate. So for example, like 11%, your front end sales will be more for the same amount of visitors, and then more people will take the upsell and things like that there. So what I just showed you there as well was setting up the page view with your Google Ads, and then setting up your lead conversion audience. Okay, so you want to have multiple different audiences. Maybe you have an audience that actually viewed a sales page, or you've got an audience that is a page view. So this is your big remarketing pool of everyone. Then you've got a remarketing pool of people who did opt in. So these are your leads remarketing pool. And then you might have a third type of audience that you might have created in Google Ads or that there. That would be your seen offer, and then you would remarket to them with different types of ads that you wouldn't necessarily want them to opt in again, but you would want them to go to the offer page again. Okay, so you'd have multiple different audience segments. Okay, and let's just see here. So we'll just look over this. So the principle of retargeting, you must be part of end-to-end strategy. So like I said, when I did these Google ads at the start, I didn't even have any of these tracking pixels or anything in place. So I was just focused on getting a visitor. And in Google ads, it wasn't tracking the conversions that I was getting. So it's important to have that kind of set up. So when you do run these Google ads can effectively go out there and find you more people that are going to convert. So it's part of an overall strategy, because you're not just wanting a visitor at the end of the day. Ultimately, in that campaign, you want to generate more leads, and with Google's AI, it can go out and find you more leads and things like that, which is really cool. And then retargeting must be tailored to audience segments. So basically, if you've got visitors, you want them to opt in. If you've got leads, you want them maybe to opt in again to go see the same offer, or you want to take them to a different landing page, maybe a different offer to opt in. And if someone's clicked through to the offer, you want to take them to the offer again. So different segments of audience segments you want to consider. And then your site visitors, when you have this set up, become your internal traffic asset, where you can remarket to them people again for pennies on the dollar. And then remarket is ensured to follow the #1 rule when it comes to traffic, which is never waste a visitor. And then retargeting campaigns should be time sensitive and frequency sensitive. So really, you want your ads to be shown to people sooner rather than later. And you don't want to be hammering them with the same ad too much. Okay, maybe have different types of ads and things like that there. So this was it for this week's training. But basically what we did there was we went ahead and we set up our remarketing audiences on both Facebook and Google. We set up our GA4 with analytics. We set up our data sources and pixels with Facebook. We put them both into our Google Tag Manager, and we connected our Tag Manager with our funnel / website. Okay. The old way that you would have had to do that was you would have had a base code and had to put individual tags on individual pages. Now it's more like we have our Facebook event manager and GA4 set up. We put a base code on our site, and then we can manage it all inside the Google Tag Manager, which makes it simpler. So this was it for this week. I'm actually going to show you some places where you can go and create banners. So there is a place, if you want to go to limitlessfuture.club /FIVERR Fiverr. And let me just double check I'm sharing that right screen with you. So let's just see. Oh, we're going to make sure I'm sharing that right screen. I'm going to show you where you can create some banners. So if you go to limitlessfuture.club /FIVERR and I type in BANNERs banners, I don't necessarily want to opt in. We'll just type in BANNERS banners. And also, if you go to 20, number 20, DOLLAR $BANNERS.com, is another place where you can get banner ads. Now with Google, you can have responsive display ads. And let me see. And you would just put in the different assets, loads of different headlines, and Google Ads would create responsive display ads. So I'm going to show you actually my ones I have set up here, just to give you an idea of what they look like. So I'm just going to leave that. But you can see here, I will design unique anime banner for YouTube, Discord. Let's see. I'm going to type up here, banner design, website banner. And I'm going to open up this so you can have an idea of the banners I'm running. And I'm going to go to ads and extensions. But here you can find people here that will design banner ads for you, like this here, web banner images, for like $10 or like £11. So let me see here. I'm actually going to go to this one. I'm going to open up my ones and I'll show you. But here's another website here called $20 banners, banner design, graphic design. So here are different types of banners that you can create, okay, or get ideas for. You can also get these people to build you these banners here. So you've got the ultimate setup. You'll pay $200, but they'll make you some really high quality banner ads, like the ones like this here. And when someone visits your site and they leave, you will be able to serve them different banner ads. So I'm just going to show you here some banner ads I'm running, and you know, I've updated them as well, but it's just to give you kind of an idea, and then I'm going to show you as well where I created these. If my computer wouldn't be so slow. I'm also going to show you here some banners I created. So these are Google response ones. So, you know, I've just put in this image in a couple of videos and you'll see them going through here, and Google Ads will serve up these different banner ads, remarketing. So these are ones that when someone visits my site, if they leave, they'll start to see these ads all over the web, which is really cool. And then they can click here and then it'll take them back to the landing page, which is cool. If you look at Google properties on mobile, you'll have all sorts of different banners that Google will create for you when you give them all the different assets. So we'll look at websites and apps. So these are all the different types of banners that they'll see. Maybe you can also create banners like this one. Okay, so this is like a banner that I created. So it says big money with affiliate marketing, see live demo on 11K per day system. Click here. That is another example there. There's also this on here. And, you know, I created this here on a software called Canva. So if you go to Limitless future.club/CANVA, Canva, you'll be able to create these different sizes of banners. So if you go to $20 banners, okay, and you go down to here, so you'll see here, these are all the main types of size of banner ads that you want to create. So you'll create a 200 by 200 one, 300 by 250, 250 by 250, and you'll create these different size banner ads. So you can see here, this is another sized one, a different sized one, and I have multiple different ones. Now, what's cool about Canva, what I would recommend you do is go Canva Pro. It's not expensive at all. I think it's like $10.99 a month, or you can save money on the yearly one. And you can try it for free for 30 days. So you can go in here and create your own banner ads and upload them into Google or where you want to upload them to if you want to do that. And you'll be able to create these different banners. But what's good about the Pro plan with Canva is that you can create one banner and then resize that banner, and then you just have to adjust it slightly, and you can go ahead and get that started at that there at limitlessfuture.club/Canva. And if you go for the Pro plan, you'll be able to do loads of different design things. I created like a YouTube intro. You'll be able to do all your design kind of things here inside Canva Pro. I use this here tool every single day to create these different types of banners and images. Like these here images that got there, I created in Canva, and that was it, my friend. So if you want access, I'm going to wrap this up, to the Inner Circle Vault, where you can get the Limitless Lifestyle Blueprint, the Limitless Lifestyle Way 14-day challenge, these 3 courses and ebooks you can see here on the screen. If you want access to the Inner Circle Vault, where you can learn about how to launch your next digital sales funnel, maybe implement this tracking, remarketing, and onto that website. Then List Building Academy, where you can learn how to become an email marketer and then generate revenue using YouTube, either with free or paid methods. You can go to limitlessfuture.club/vault, VAULT, and the password this week is GAINS, gains, because that's what we want gains, my friend, at the end of the day. So when you go to limitlessfuture.club/vault, so I'll just type in limitlessfuture.club, CLUB/VAULT, hit enter. You will go to a page which asks you for a password. The reason why I have this password here is because I don't want to be giving this away to everybody, you know, and because you're on the Inner Circle and you've made it to the end, I want to give you access to the Inner Circle Vault. So the password this week is GAINS, GAINS, and you hit enter. It's going to automatically take you through to the Inner Circle Secret Vault. And here's where you can get this training. You're going to get the free profit cycle funnel that you can import into your account. So it's already done for your website, also already done for your emails. And I show you how to set up all that inside the 14-day challenge. And it's all completely free for 14 days. You don't need to pay anything. You can launch your website, set up your remarketing, and start running ads without paying a penny. until, you know, the end of the 14 days. And if you feel like you got the value at that there, you can keep using the software and things like that. Also, once you build your funnel, you're going to start to generate leads. What you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to become an email marketer, and you can go ahead and go through List Building Academy and learn all about email marketing there. And also, if you want to start generating revenue using YouTube and affiliate marketing, you can create your YouTube account and generate free traffic with posting free videos, or you can go down to the YouTube ads blueprint and learn about how you can start running YouTube ads to your new funnel and start generating leads and sales and all that stuff. So that was it, my friend. If you want access to the Inner Circle Vault for this week, you can go to limitlessfuture.club/vault. And the password this week is gains, GAINS, gains. Also, I found these here, this website, which is swipe.co, and here's some cool examples of banner ads. So here's different banner ads here that, you know, you can model. So you can create like a little banner ad in Canva, and it would look something like that there. You can model these ones. So see, this is a banner ad here. Don't click here unless you want awesome web designers and developers. Okay, let's just keep going here and have a look. But you want to go ahead and build up a swipe file of banner ads. So these are all different ones that you can model here. Also, with the companies that you're promoting, they will give you banner ads as well. Like, for example, this one, a company gave me banner ads that looked very, very similar to this. I just modeled it similar, but I just put my own image here and then put my own logo here. The only difference really was that they had their logo there and their image there, and I just sort of customized it and modeled what they already had done. But instead of running remarketing ads with the other person's face and company on there, I just put my own face and company because I'm being an affiliate for that company. But like I said, I done that in Canva design using the Canva Pro plan. So if you want access to that, you can go to limitlessfuture.club/Canva. It's completely free. You don't need to pay any money. But if you want to go for Canva Pro, where you can go ahead and remove background images, you know, like if you want to upload, let's see, an image of yourself, you can remove the background and then create cool little images like this here with the little white outline and all that cool stuff, and just have fun with designing things in Canva and all that stuff, my friend. So that was it. Hopefully you learned something this week and this is of value to you, and you know, you start to build up your remarketing pools so you can start running these here ads to your existing internal traffic pool of visitors who visited your site. So that was it. Hopefully you enjoyed this week's edition of the Inner Circle. Like I said, we were supposed to do it Wednesday. Today's Friday, but you know, we went ahead and we didn't want to miss this one. Okay, it's very important that we set our remarketing all up, and you can do it via Google. I just showed you how you sort of do it by Google, but like I said as well, you'll also be building your remarketing pool for Facebook, and later on you can go to your ads manager here, and then start remarketing, setting up remarketing pools for the people who visited your site, and remarket to them on Facebook too, which will cost you pennies on the dollar, which is super, super cool, my friend. So that was it for the Inner Circle. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next week on the Inner Circle. Have a great one and all the best. Bye-bye.